Hello, Regis students. This is the final video. So it is on section, it's on the lab, part 12 for databases. And we're looking at sections 2 and 3. So these get juicy, okay? The overview of them is about doing inserts and doing queries. So part 1 is getting some data. But then in part 2, it's going to take you through the real meat and potatoes of detailed queries. And then it repeats the work. It repeats the work. Sorry, I got stuck, it seemed. But it then repeats the work using it again with pandas for small data analysis to basically show you how you can essentially do more with less. That's kind of like a great way to think about it. So there's a lot of activity involved in these windows. Okay, it's going to be a lot to look at, and I think that you'll see some techniques in here, like how I generate grades randomly, and then what's required for merging data together, and then you're able to see the data frame. Okay, and there's always an expected outcome. But on these queries, the whole point for you is to figure out, when you're seeing information from the data frame going from a source to a target, is this making sense to you? Are you able to understand that you're looking for one particular class C201, and you need to let me know what isn't making sense? And so you have the structure here, but maybe you wanted things. I didn't. Everybody's a little bit different in terms of how things. When you're learning, maybe some of you would like things a little more cleaned up. I'm not sure, but these are basically what it's showing you is the data tables, okay, of being stacked together. So if things like that are confusing you, I really need you to let me know so I can help unpack it for you. All right. So there's a view there where maybe it makes a little more sense. I'm not sure. But these are just simple ways of stacking the different data elements together to compound it into the query. So it's called pack and unpack. And so there is, I think there might be a little that, this might be probably the most complex thing that, you get introduced to here in terms of syntax. So I hope that it won't be too much for you. But you need that to, that's if you need to build something complex in the future, I'm giving you, the solution to do that. So there are just more queries upon queries. I went through what I thought would be, perfect set of queries, and then getting down into pandas, being able to do more queries, and with reflections on why, but being able to do. Oh, I didn't open it. Lab 3. I'm so sorry. But on the pandas tables here, okay, it repeats, it builds up the table, but then you're going to notice the queries are then using pandas merge, and it's merging the information together to get to the final output tables. So two different techniques. They can help you immensely for all types of regular Joe type information assembly that it could happen in any advanced class that you're going into, but the whole format is all here, so you can get your work done, and I know that you will be able to. You might need is in, okay. There are some other commands that will eventually you'd have to go to the pandas website to find a command or a method to help you do something. But that's the whole structure of my presenting all this. And then the reflection questions end with just testing you. Are you able to understand the structure here, the importance of it, how it collectively works. And so there's just a few questions for you to really kind of just rock and grok over. About patterns, data integrity, efficiency, and performance. So these are a bit higher level theoretical questions, but if you really have read all the code, it will, you'll be providing me the indication that, that this has been helpful for you. So thank you so much for your time. I'm looking forward to only a couple lessons left.